Can animal diseases impact our access to certain meals? Let's take chicken, for example. Highly pathogenic avian influenza, otherwise bird flu, can be devastating to poultry. Over the last 20 years alone, over 633 million birds have been lost due to infection or culling efforts aimed at controlling the spread of the virus. So yes, avian influenza can lead to food shortages and spikes in prices. So what about eggs? Avian influenza has a substantial impact on egg production. That's because an avian influenza outbreak can lead to the death and culling of millions of laying hens. When an outbreak occurs, infected birds and those at risk are culled to prevent the spread of the virus, reducing the total number of hens producing eggs. This can lead to a drop in egg supply, driving up prices and creating food security risks. If we talk about eggs, we have to talk about milk from cattle. Foot and mouth disease is a severe, highly contagious viral disease of livestock. It can severely impact livestock production, cutting milk yield by up to 80% and weakening affected animals. It not only disrupts trade, but hits hardest in poorer regions where livelihoods depend on livestock. In fact, in the last years, we've seen a re-emergence of foot and mouth disease in areas where it was previously considered eradicated. So, what about goat's cheese? Obviously comes from goats. This is when I tell you about peste de petits ruminants, a disease affecting goats, sheep, camels, and other wild small ruminants. Primarily owned by family farmers, these animals are vital for food, income, and as a buffer against crop failure. They support livelihoods, food security, and national economies. If you enjoy charcuterie, you should probably know about African swine fever. Pork meat is one of the primary sources of animal protein, accounting for more than 35% of the global meat intake. While it doesn't impact human health, it can impact food security. Since January 2022, African swine fever has caused the loss of more than 2.1 million domestic pigs. So yes, animal disease can impact the food we're consuming. But the good news is, there are ways to prevent and control this from happening. Through a One Health approach, better surveillance, a stronger veterinary workforce, and stronger collaboration across the food chain, we can stop outbreaks before they start and keep our food safe. Because animal health is our health.